We are in my room. Welcome to Last Chance Ranch,
a show with two medical students who have no idea what they're doing. First off, Randy, why is this called Last Chance Ranch?
In the Adventist system, nice little Adventist mom and dads want their little children to have a good life. So they want them to marry other little nice Adventist children and pass down Adventism to the next generation. And so we get sent to boarding school for that. And if that doesn't work, Adventist universities. And in some cases, like our case, that still doesn't work. So we get sent to the only Adventist graduate school here. We won't say where, but it's called Last Chance Ranch.
Is it all about marriage and last chances at marriage? Oh, mercy. We have ranch.
Let's get down to it. We have veggies and ranch. It's the Love and Veggies package from Stater Brothers that includes sweet carrots, crunchy celery, and some juicy tomatoes. Just like our gossip.
There are exactly 4 tomatoes.
It is from Taylor Farms. Thank you, Taylor Farms, for delivering the nice, fresh Love and Veggies we have here at our table today. All right, let's get started.
My carrot is ready, Randy. Is there ranch on that?
Let's do this. I don't even like ranch.
Why are we doing
We asked our loyal followers on Instagram and Facebook to send us questions about medical school that we could answer.
Question 1. Can
Let's
this
check.
be an ASMR podcast? Yes, it can. But it's not gonna be.
Oh, I have 4! Oh wait, never mind. One's for my cousin. She's asking why am I so cute? I don't know. I was made like that. Genetics. I do have a question. Where is your favorite go-to places to study?
I find that the best places to study also have food.
Yes.
So, Starbucks, bubble tea. Could study in my bed and have chips there, and that's fine with me.
I think Starbucks is my top one. They have drinks, food, coffee, and Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble's good. They have like little flatbreads and all that good stuff. Hear the crunch.
There's tomato juice on the microphone.
Next question.
From Nerdfighter Facebook page. Should it be everyone's aim to go to medical school? Yes.
No, because that means less competition for us.
For all the Asian kids out there, yes. Because the pinnacle of education is medical school, and everything else is a step below that. Medical school is the pinnacle.
Okay, that works. If you're not Asian, do what makes you happy.
You know what? Follow your heart.
You do you.
Shout out to our sound guy, Perry the Platypus, who is bringing our sounds from our mouth holes to your ear holes right now. What would we do without you, Perry?
I have another question. What is the highlight of your experience thus far? I don't have one. There is no highlight. Oh, finishing first year.
The main highlight is that there is no highlights. That is the highlight in and of itself. Okay, so main highlight would be getting to the end of the year and feeling like I know something.
Going back to wards and having a tiny bit of an idea of what the doctors are talking about.
Because at the beginning of the year, they throw us into a hospital to shadow doctors. They're like, oh, you're a medical student, huh? So what part of the foot do I insert this sharp knife into? And I feel like they are trusting me with the life of the foot. And I say, I don't know. And then it just goes downhill from there.
How do you de-stress? I don't.
How do you not de-stress? You're just constantly riding this high of stress.
Yeah. Getting high blood pressure because of that. Hypertension is a disease that is killing America.
And you know what that stems from? Medical school.
Yeah.
Medical school.
If we didn't have doctors, we wouldn't have all these guidelines for hypertension, so nobody would be hypertensive. So
Exactly.
because medical school, we have doctors, and because doctors, we have these guidelines, and because the guidelines, we have hypertensive people. So if you get rid of all the cause, there's no hypertension.
Exactly.
I cure the world.
If we don't define a heart attack in the dictionary, there will be no heart attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. I de-stress by going into nature and making me realize that the inner workings of the human body aren't all that there is. You know? Like, you go stargazing and be like, you know, my body doesn't matter anymore. Why study?
That was going in a different direction than I expected it, and then it took like a really sharp left. After our first test cycle, I went shopping.
Next question. How do you think medicine may be different depending on the country that you are in?
Language.
Language. Cussing. That's what he means by language.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, for instance, in Canada, the hospitals would be very, very calm. Doctors wouldn't yell at you. And in England, every treatment is accompanied by a spot of tea. But to be honest, I have no idea because I've never been to a hospital in another country. Oh no, I've been to a hospital in the Philippines, and that was not like the United States, but I was not admitted. I was walking through it. Last medical school question. This isn't a question, it's more of a suggestion. Charles says, the diagnosis process, perhaps? So I think he wants us to explain it. Start with the H&P, which stands for, what?
History and physical exam. You take a history first.
Yeah, you ask a lot of questions about their symptoms, about their lifestyle. A lot of it has nothing to do with how they're feeling, but we ask it anyway because we have to cover our bases, otherwise we'll get sued, or we have to bill insurance. And that's just how medicine works. Next, physical exam.
You do a focused physical exam based on the complaints of your patient.
Says their hand hurts, touch their hand. Be like, does that hurt? If it does, you're in business. After that, you come up with, it's called a differential, which is like your possible diagnoses.
Well, according to SOAP format,
Oh.
you have to do a problems list. And you use that problems list to make a list of differential diagnoses.
This is the point of the process where if you're like Dr. House, you say, but is it lupus?
It's hypertension!
Or lupus. Is it lupus? You never know. What do you think, Perry? He says it's lupus.
That's all the time we have for today, kids.
So what did we learn today?
And so what we have learned applies to our life today. I have a lot to say in his book.
Okay.
And so we know that God's word is for everyone. Now that our song is done, let's take a look.
Okay, so we learned that tomatoes are juicy.
Ranch is pretty liquidy and can spill on everything.
That you should go to medical school, bar none, especially if you're Asian.
And the hypertension is the root of all our problems.
And if we took it out of the dictionary, there would be no hypertension.
Okay,
Okay,
that's all the time we have for today.
remember kids, God made you special.
And he wants you to eat your vegetables. Bye.
Bye.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back. No kidding, we're not doing it again.
If you want this show to keep going, please submit your suggestions for things we should do, or
Yeah, we don't know what to do. Or we should keep going.
yeah. If you think we should study, tell us to study. But it's the summer. We're gonna do this pilot at least. Feedback,
Please.
feed me because we have not been fed enough.
Yeah, we're kind of done with this. You can sponsor us too, because we kind of need more money for festivals.
Sponsored, you will get mentioned on our show.
Yeah, our show. It's a show.
It's a show. It's a thing. Two medical students have no idea what they're doing, but it is a show, and
Yes.
that's one thing we do know. We also know about diabetes
And hypertension.
and hypertension.